You're streaming live now? Are you serious? I thought you were at 7 my time. Fuck! I'm getting ads raped. Alright, share the stream, share the stream. We got to put the $5 option. Share the stream, share the stream. Share the stream and I'll show you guys my singing voice. Epic show tunes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I made it myself. Just like Tony Hits makes his music himself, I too use Splice for my loops. You know what? We'll put a goal in chat. Hold on. I'll put a goal in there. Hold on. 10 super chats. Let's just go 5. 5 super chats. All the colors. Set it for an hour. We'll show some real stuff. Okay. Clover Cutie said, I can't believe my stupid ass nightmare from when I was 5 became part of your branding. That's insane. If you guys don't know, Clover actually made the whole PNG thing. Hippleton's Uncle Frunkle name to Clover Cutie's nightmare to the drawing that I animated and brought to life has become branding on a significant branch. There's 5 of us here today. Very small turnout. Everybody wanted to stream today. It was my only day off of work. I didn't know Hippleton was streaming right now. That is my bad. I really hope. Well, I mean, the crossover is definitely there. Fuck. I didn't know he was streaming this early. What is it, like 3 o'clock his time? I got raped. I thought I had like at least an hour. Out the gate. Absolutely premeditated. Just got home. What's up, Advent? Oh my god, the legendaries. Everyone's coming. Hold on. Let me just let me add this. Let me add this. I'm missing the $5 one. I'm missing the $5 option. The $5 option is literally, it could be anything. It's a free for all. It is literally a free for all. Don't look at it yet. Tableton had a $200 Taco Bell order And I thought, you know what? We can do way better than that. Why not let the people decide where we get the food, the challenge? Augie is live right now too. Are you serious? No shade though. I'm chilling here. No shade. There's no shade. You know what? We're just talking to the mods today. It is what we're chilling. We're gonna have a good time. Joe was live the other night. Absolutely awesome stream. Gonna be doing something crazy with that later on. $200 fast food challenge. That is not one donation. That is a cumulative sum, and I believe 100% we could beat Himpleton's $200 food challenge. He had a Taco Bell order. Big whoop. I love Taco Bell. He's been live for 7 hours now. You got to be fucking kidding me. Another one of my friends dying and puking up fast food. This will be a goal, right? This $200 fast food challenge. It's not only am I going to eat the entire fucking thing, I am going to puke on live stream and finish the entire thing. I have to, right? A cumulative sum. It is going to be a unanimous vote that if it's not one person donating 200, it's a bunch of people, then it obviously is going to be a vote, right? Whoever donated gets to vote. What fast food place? Maybe it's Wendy's. Maybe it's the Del Taco. I don't know. We don't know, right? He's doing a subathon. That's why he might go for a week. That's insane. Are you serious? What's up, King TL? The knife flip challenge. I literally have this like samurai. I actually have cut myself a couple times with it. Literally, I'm just going to flip it in my hand. I'll turn my camera on. It's going to be insane. It's going to be fun. And if I get hurt, even better, selling out to the masses, Uncle Frunkle style. $25. I show my dumbass lizard. That's a Chris idea. Shout out Chris. He's like, dumbass frog. I was like, I got a dumbass lizard. I'll show him on screen. He does this cool thing on top of his log. He likes to roll. That's pretty cool. There's a video on my personal Snapchat. Anyway, I'm all right, yapping. Holy fuck, I don't give a fuck. Peepaw River. Guys, please, let me call Peepaw. Lorna Shore Oblivion, listen now. Oh, dude. That just dropped. That's in my Apple Music thing. I just saw that. He got inspired by Connor doing it a month ago, so him and Connor are doing it together. That's insane. Oh, hell yeah. You got to put on that party dress. Peepaw. Wait, what did he just say? What did this guy just say? What did he say? Number 17. Ironic, because Peepaw loves that number 17. For those that know. Riveter. Where's the Peepaw part? This stock... Okay. What the fuck? Okay.
Hey there,
I need to get an intro like that. That looks insane.
Peepaw coming at you. So I got word.
What's up, Peepaw?
Watching since 2016.
2016? You've been watching since 2016? This motherfucker literally said he's been watching Keemstar since 2016. Motherfucker, I've been watching Keemstar since 2009. What the fuck? Bro was making Halo videos when I was a child.
I have cheered this man on. I have jeered. I have made, I've talked about him numerous times and on different streams that I've done. I even did I guess you would call it a commentary video on him because of a t-shirt.
Holy shit.
Awry.
Bro's got his beard hair on the side of his neck. This is insane. I haven't seen this yet, but I did see an image. He's wider on the side than Boogie was. That's insane.
Water under the bridge as far as I'm concerned.
Water under the bridge, okay.
But anyway, he's having a little yard sale.
I like how he had a one-sided conversation about that water under the bridge.
So the Mighty Mrs. Riv and I decided to have a little adventure. We're going to drive to this yard sale. I'm going to try to pick up a broom. And so let's just see what happens.
Pick up a broom. Always sweeping? Somebody find these trees. There is no way. This is insane. This is like he actually, oh my god. We see sick people. This is a nice small town. Look at this. Small town USA, baby. They ain't even on the highway yet. Damn, 25? Right lane ends. Okay, they're definitely going through a school. Look at these houses. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Bro drove 8 hours through the most beautiful part of the United States of America. Dude, imagine driving and seeing this and then being like, yeah, I'm going to go to Boogie 298's garage sale. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete Paul. That is beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely astonishing. Amazing. See, here in New York, we have this, but the sky is actually brown and bleeding black. And there's a lot of liberals running around with their heads cut off. And there's a lot of political stuff in the air. There's AI robots that fly around too. If you're a straight white male, they tend to decapitate you. And if you're a straight black male, they tend to try to imprison you. It's very weird. Except the drones will kill the whites and the police will kill the blacks. This is it's just like this, but that's how New York is.
Okay, chat, just checking in with you. Listen, we are just a couple of minutes away. I sent in some donations.
Paul Riveter super chatted 19.
Oh my God, he was actually super chatting. This is a nice video. I'm not gonna lie.
$99. Boogie, would you like me to bring your anything from Starbucks? See you soon.
Pink drink. Oh my
Pink
God.
drink. I actually trust People Riveter. He's a good guy. I met him. I've talked to him a few times. He's a good guy.
Paul Riveter
Dude, I actually
super
kind of want
chatted
that stormtrooper. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want that stormtrooper. Good guy, people. All right, that's actually good that he ended up getting a Starbucks drink. That's fucking phenomenal.
$19.99.
Is this bitch pregnant?
Boogie, I got pink drink for
I shouldn't be mean. They're just random people. They probably didn't even know. They're actually probably shopping at the garage sale. There's a broom. There's two brooms.
Cash app for items.
I tuned in to hear that's how New York is. What slander spewed out your mouth? New York is a cesspool. I live in New York.
Maybe. Bring cash.
You
So
gonna
15, right?
Make that 2 pink drinks.
Let's make it 2 pink drinks.
Two pink
And
drinks.
We're stopping at a Starbucks because Miss Desi and Boogie want a pink drink from Starbucks.
I was gonna say
So we'll stop
something.
and give them Starbucks, and then I'll be there at the yard sale, and we'll cut it up a little bit with Boogie, and maybe hopefully get Toxic unbanned from unblocked. Rather.
Oh my God! You drove 8 hours to get him unbanned? I thought it was a meetup. You guys lied to me. You said this was a meetup. He was gonna sweep for. This is worse. This is holy fucking shit, bro. This is how online you guys are. Dude, what the fuck? I drove 8.5 hours to get my friend Toxic Piplup unbanned. Holy shit, it had to have been a joke. This entire thing is a joke, but you actually committed 8 hours to this. This is insane.
From Keemstar. Yeah, we'll see. Let's hope.
I really hope Keem says he's not getting unbanned. Go fuck yourself.
People. People. People's here.
I told you. I tried. Okay, I tried. We appreciate it.
Oh, these guys are getting them drinks and shit. Who the fuck is that? Ew. Ew. Who is that? Ew.
And we were like, we need to. But like, we need to pull up.
People.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Where's Peepaw? Who is saying Peepaw?
What are the chances all this shit's less than 20?
I am the art of a bundler, bro. I would Oh, the stormtrooper's gone. Fuck. The Darth Vader's kind of cool though. Oh my. Oh shit! What the fuck? Dude, look, the tree fucking shook. He walked by. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, a small earthquake has hit Boogie's house. Hold on. Wait. Look at this. The fucking trees are shaking, bro. Holy shit.
That works for me. You have to take 2 brooms with you.
His wife stayed in the car. No way. That's embarrassing.
Oh, we played.
Each of you get a broom.
We played too. We both need rooms.
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate it.
Peepaw's a nice guy. He's kind of dumb, but he's a nice guy. Look at this guy. This is somebody's granddad, bro. That shirt. I'm being so real. This shirt doesn't fit you. Peepaw, here. You know what, Peepaw? Free of charge. Me and you, we'll meet. I don't know where you're from. I think you're from the South. Big Southern guy. Yo, what's up, Dead Arm? Clover Cutie says, listen, some people can pull off the cat girl in a maid dress, and some people can't. I know I can't, so I'm not going to try. You got to know if you can or can't, man. At least you're self-aware. I don't think I could pull it off either, to be fair. But listen, people, free of charge, right? We'll meet up in the middle, maybe like North Carolina, right? NC. Me and you, once a week. It's an 8-hour drive for both of us. I think you're from Texas or Florida. I'm not quite sure where you're from. I think Florida. But North Carolina is the halfway point for us, okay? We'll meet up there once a week. We'll shadow box. We'll flip tires. We'll run 8 miles. And then we'll drive on our way back once a week for a year, Peepaw. Starting to this week, I am willing to meet up Friday in North Carolina. Hickory, North Carolina, actually. You know what? Nice middle ground town. It's a little far away from Charlotte, a lot of open land. I'm pretty sure I can haggle with a couple farmers to let us use their land. Like, listen, there's a fat camp that's for Lolcow. You're not going to know what it is, but for this man, we're going to get him to lose. It's going to be awesome. It'll be awesome. And then when you shed all the weight, you can come back a masculine, muscled up man, right? An absolute behemoth, right? A monster. Like, you would eat another man. I mean, it looks like you kind of did already, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you could, if you want to, like, lethally with your hands, like, snap his spine and not with your fucking stomach. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Just do it. It'll be awesome. It'll be great content. And then we could do, like, the frenemies angle, because I know you hate me. I don't really hate you. I just think you're kind of funny and dumb. But I know you hate me. That's cool. K-Huck told me that. Yeah, they kind of ratted you out there too. But it is what it is, you know. But no, somebody get this to Peepaw. I want to see if we can meet up in North Carolina. I 100% think it actually, you know what, we could bury the hatchet first episode, work out, almost die. I'll die of heat stroke because I'm so fat now too. I'm out of shape. The cardio is not there, so I might just die of heat stroke. You, on the other hand, you might just go into cardiac arrest before we even start the workout. But it is what it is. Us dying on camera, we could sell the fuck out, and Toxic Piplup or Himpleton can make us merch, and they can live stream it and profit us off us dying. It'll be sick. It'll be awesome. Trust me. Somebody send that out to Peepaw. Get that to his management team. It'll be great.
Wait, did you get another delivery?
How you been, man? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, his arm fully extended doesn't go past his stomach. That's crazy. Holy shit! Let's just do this here. Do. All right, give me 1 second. Just go here. Open this up real quick. You already know what it is. All right, how do I draw? How do I draw, ladies and gentlemen? How do I mark the... Oh, edit. What we have here is a live specimen, if you will, right? Look at this shape of this figure, right? That's the hat. Here's the face. And then when we get down to here, it gets kind of insane. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a man that does not mess around with food. Now, how do I change the color? If you notice here, we have some girth. And if you notice here, we have some depth. Here's the issue. This expanse. What we want to do is slim this stomach down, and it'll drop down here. We'll lose all this weight by the legs, all right? Your spine is somewhere inside here, man. Your spine is somewhere inside there. That's crazy. Like, your spine is dying, and your ribs are probably, like, coming out to here. That's crazy. That's gotta hurt. It has to hurt. There's no way. Jumping jacks competition. But what we have here, right, is a danger to society. If this man were to fall on a small... All right, that's so mean. That is so mean. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. That is so mean.
Wait,
Guys, why would you let me do that?
Pew pew.
Holy shit.
Is this pew pew?
People.
Pew pew. It's
People.
Peepaw.
What's up, bro?
Thank y'all so much.
Hey, thanks for the pink drinks, man. Hey, no problem. Look at these offerings today. Oh, what a day.
Oh my god.
Burn the World 10 for now recording, please.
Hell yeah.
For that.
No.
Mountain Dew. That fucker yells at me for everything.
It does.
Dude,
Bro
even
has
his
so many
trainer told me.
drinks from
He's
different
like,
things.
"Motherfucker,
Pink drink from
0 calorie
Starbucks,
drinks are fine."
Burger King,
And
McDonald's.
his trainer says they're fine. They're fucking fine. I drink them now. He can suck my dick about it. Fucking bald gnome cocksucker. He's not back yet, is he?
No, he's not back. He's not back yet.
Come on.
Bald gnome cocksucker motherfucker. How you been?
No, I'm good. You know what? I want to tell you something. I am so proud of you.
Yes.
For what? Well, you know, when you and I talked back,
Oh yeah.
year ago,
Yeah.
you have turned it around so much, bro.
Thanks, King, man. I hate to admit it, but that motherfucker knows what he's doing.
We'll tell you something. I'm not the biggest.
That's true. That's true. Can I turn it up? Yeah, everyone listen to this.
fan. Yeah, I was talking to a buddy of mine. By the way,
It's Flatley. A buddy of mine, his name's Flatley. It has to be Flatley.
if you can possibly.
Jessica Bizzle.
That's me.
Okay.
Oh, fuck you, Jessica. You piece of shit.
Peepaw, hi, say,
That was the
hi back, it's
perfect
Bizzle.
transition.
Hey, Pizzle Pop.
That was the perfect transition.
I know. I hate to give Keemstar. He's really got you motivated, man.
Man, Keem,
He's buying
I don't
time.
know what happened. To him.
There's no way. This is all for Toxic Piplet to get unbanned? This is fucking psychotic. He's got a
That
call.
was such a good transition.
But he, right about the time I faked cancer, but maybe before, he started to soften up.
People had it
becoming
perfect.
a much.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to agree with Toxic Piplet up here, and I'm not going to lie. Jessica Pizzle just fucking cock blocked the shit out of people, bro. He had that shit lined up. He definitely rehearsed that shit in the car.
Kinder person.
It's menopause.
My favorite came over from Texas.
Did you?
You came all the way from Texas for this? Holy fuck!
That's what I'm talking about.
There's a casino in Oklahoma.
Hell yeah! Fresh off. How?
What we have here is a fan, right? And what we have over here is a fan that wants in on everything. Look at the self-plug. This is...
far
Yep.
away do you think?
Come on, guys. We can do better than this. Our community can do way better than this.
Texas is from?
I'm going to war with Jessica.
How far away do you think?
I swear to God, I'm going to war.
I don't know what. 10
I'm gonna
hours or
lose it.
something?
How many miles?
I don't know fucking miles.
How
10,
many
10
hours?
I'm
hour
gonna
drive?
lose it.
10-hour drive?
People,
Yeah.
Jeez, that's still fucking
he
crazy.
could not have done
bro.
that better.
I'm from Waco.
Waco?
Oh my God! All the way from Waco. Fuck me.
Waco, Texas, eh?
Yeah.
People think he's part of the crew, man. He thinks he's part of the group. No way, bro.
Oh, how much you lose?
Yeah.
You win some? How much you win?
I only spent $7.
Oh shit!
I'm going to war. I'm going on
Holy
Lolcows.
Yeah.
Well, now I'll charge you 50
Alright.
for fucking propane.
All right, what's he buying? What's he buying? We need to get him buying some brooms. We need to get him buying some merch.
Fuck you. I'm selling.
What?
Told you to shut the fuck up, pussy.
The
Yeah.
fuck? Come on, man. You gotta buy some brooms, dude.
It's called free will. Get the brooms.
I got two, bro.
Get the brooms, Peepaw.
All right, what else you buying?
Actually, it's only 640. 6 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was only 7 hours. 6 hours, 40 minutes, pussy.
Eh,
How much, Boogie?
I'm going to war.
10.
I'll buy it on one condition.
What?
You let me have some brooms for it.
Oh, please. Yes, thank God. Thank God. Let's fucking go! Get them broom!
Let's
You got some
go.
sweeping to do, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Peepaw's getting his broom.
Really, the fridge?
I swear to God.
Wow.
People, I know I gave you hell when we talked to your.
God damn. God damn. This kind of wholesome. This kind of wholesome right here.
Go too. I tore into you, man.
I'm still going to war.
I think it was just we had a little bit of a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
That's stuff happens. Is Keemstar back here? Because he kind of sent me here on a mission. I'll be honest.
Oh shit! Where the fuck's Keen?
He did not talk to you, little bro.
Get that box.
he's
Get
jerking
that
off.
box. Get that box.
He's
Get
what?
that box.
Jerking it. Or he would take a
You
shit
jerking it?
or something.
Shit shower.
When he shits, he has to shower. I don't know if you know that.
Do it
Hell
now.
yeah.
Do it now, Peepaw. Do it now. Do it
Do it
now.
now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it
Do
now.
what?
Do it.
No!
You
Yes.
told me I gotta take
The
this.
fuck you are? No, not a fucking chance. No, not a fucking chance. Motherfucker.
Oh, I got it.
No
Don't
way.
worry.
No way. No fucking way. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Bitch,
not
you
getting
sent me
unblocked
12
chat.
brooms. Let me send you one.
No, it's okay. It was for the cause. All right, have fun. I just wanted to say hi to people.
All right, Peepaw, do it
Hell
now.
yeah.
Do it now, Peepaw. Do it now. Do it
Do it now.
now.
Do it now. Do it now.
what?
Do it
Do
now.
what?
Do it.
No!
You
Yes.
told me I gotta take
The
this.
fuck you are? No, not a fucking chance. No, not a fucking chance. Motherfucker, I will call the cops on you.
Keemstar said if I did that,
I would have took that shit and ran. I'm a little rat. I'm not gonna lie. My Jewish blood in me would have told me to just take it. Run. Run.
give me $100.
Fuck that, dude. I'll give you $100 to leave it here, bitch.
So here's the deal. We have proof that I took the box.
You did,
Yeah.
you did.
No, no.
So it's
Yes,
15,
yes.
send me
Oh,
100.
Yes.
King's back. King's back.
He's
No,
at
here-
100.
Here's the issue. Here's the
You
issue.
didn't take
Peepaw.
it. You picked it up.
You're supposed to take the box and run away, but unfortunately,
You can't run.
might be the only person on this planet that Boogie could catch in a race.
We will not make fun of Peepaw's weight.
5%. So here's the deal. I'll make a deal with you.
Yeah.
Come on,
I would like Keemstar to reconsider
please.
unblocking my friend.
Yes.
Toxic Pit Blood.
Yes.
Hey, what happened to your friend D-Max, Peepaw?
Oh, why did Toxic Piplo get back?
I don't know
Please.
why he got banned. And I'm sure he
Please.
probably deserved it. I'm gonna be honest.
Please.
He's a little shit stir.
Please.
He's a shit stirrer, bro.
Oh, Twitter.
He's a shit stir.
Please.
But he's a huge Keemstar fan. I mean, I hear everybody
Please.
constantly bragging, Keemstar this and
Please.
Keemstar this and that, whatever. So,
If you
Please.
will unblock
just consider.
Twisted Piplup, I will race
Twisted
him
Piplup.
Twisted.
Oh,
to the end of the
Okay.
driveway.
Come
All
on.
right.
Please.
I want $100 cash.
Hell no, I ain't giving you $100.
You ain't
I
getting
didn't
unblocked?
listen that
Oh,
much.
shit.
You don't give
There's no fucking way. This entire thing was to get him unblocked.
a fuck about Toxic, do you?
Ah.
Not that much, no.
Not $100
True.
worth.
There you go. People
We
No.
will embarrass
More
ourselves
money.
by running.
Yeah, I'll embarrass myself a little bit
Look.
for the little blind bastard.
People-
He's blind, you know.
Come
He's
on.
blind, Keem.
He's
I think
blind.
getting blocked is almost, dare I
Yes.
say, ableist.
Yeah, it's the DEI
Come on.
hire to unblock him.
Please.
Uh,
Can he even see
I
that he's
hate
been
the
blocked?
blind. I hate the blind. Fuck him.
No.
Don't we all?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This dude weighs 600 easy. I like his friend Toxic Piplup. Hey, they should ask what his friend D-Max.
Boogie, I'm just glad I got to meet you finally, brother. And
Oh man.
come here, man. Oh, big boogie hook. You keep doing great, man. I'm
Hell
proud
yeah.
of you. I'm serious. man.
Peepaw killed it.
And Miss Desi, it was.
Peepaw killed it.
It was a. Oh, no problem. It was a pleasure meeting you too, honey.
That was,
Dude, thanks
I,
for putting up
that
my
was
shit
perfect.
online. I appreciate you, man. I'll see you on the Discord.
100%
It's all
amazing.
YouTube. It ain't no big deal. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
it.
Yeah.
I'll kill a bitch.
All right,
Yeah,
dude.
well,
Hey, right there, brother.
that
We'll
was
get out of here.
amazing.
We'll get the house. So,
The
you, man.
whole thing was
you guys
amazing.
take care.
You too.
Oh, Keem, by the way, my film
Ah,
is
people.
All right. Regroup, guys. All right. Here we are. We're back in.
Okay. All right. So,
I just didn't say anything for like 40 minutes. I just kept hearing Toxic Piplup say, Peepaw. Oh, yes. Peepaw.
after action reporter, I guess you would say.
After action report. Here we go. Lock in.
Boogie was very nice.
You're giving him money. Of course he's going to be nice. That's a lie. He's been ungrateful.
Very receptive. And I did mean what I said. I was very proud of his accomplishments and the fact that he's turned it around. He's in a different place, I think, mentally.
This is so funny that he'll say this in a shorter amount of time than what they said about Himpleton. This is so fucking insane. If Himpleton had as many subscribers as Boogie did, right, I guarantee you'd be saying the same thing right now. But the fact that you all of you guys, just shitted on Himpleton the way you guys did behind the scenes baffles me, right? None of you guys have said Himpleton turned it around. I'm just saying. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. There are so many characters in this sphere that have turned it around in shorter time than Boogie has, and they still get treated with the same act of kindness the first time you had a knock against them. But because it's Boogie, hot whore time, baby.
And motivationally,
Boogie. In all fairness, though, because that is kind of bad faith, Boogie has turned it around. I don't know how much. I mean, he still kind of lied about cancer, but then again, did Himpleton turn it around? Yeah, he's on a new leaf. He's on a new path now. I'm actually very proud of him. All the lying and all the hypocrisy and everything that we called him out for in private, he's really become a really great friend. Like, he's a really, really great friend lately. And Himpleton's kind of, I don't know, not like you know how someone would say, oh yeah, they found Jesus or something. Himpleton found that one thing in his life that really made him tick. Like, all his interactions with all of us, the late night games, the meetup that we're all actually planning and everything like that. He's a different guy. Like, I feel like I met two different people inside Himpleton, and there was the on-screen Himpleton, and then there was the evil Himpleton, and then there was the friend Himpleton, and it seems like he really killed off that insecurity, really. Yeah, he's really turned it around. He has not forgotten the people that knocked him, though, and that's like my main issue with a lot of other people, the people that ended up knocking Himpleton. I mean, don't get me wrong, I sold him out too, but when we had that sit-down conversation and he talks to me about it and everything like that, I was willing to admit that I was wrong. Those streams I did on him were completely wrong. I don't know if I ever said that live. That actually boggles my mind I hadn't said that live, but Himpleton's the real genuine guy, and he turned it over. I wonder if Peepaw could say the same. I don't think Peepaw's in VCs with Himpleton very much, and I don't think he's in VCs with Boogie, to be fair. Yeah, Clover says, yeah, he's come super far. The before and after is crazy. He has a lot more confidence now. Yeah, he's just super down to earth. Super nice guy.
being successful again. And even though
Charles Barkley, at least on mobile,
I
the
don't
teeny tiny
necessarily-
little.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you guys are
he's
both brown. What the
just
fuck?
don't-
Whoa,
I just
that's a quote. Whoa, you guys are both brown. It's crazy.
don't like him. I don't like some of his antics. I don't like some of his dealings. But
You know what?
in this case, it's working for Boogie,
That's fair.
and I'm happy for him.
I take it back. That's fair. That's a fair statement to have.
And I'm happy that it's working for him. So in that capacity, I'm tickled to death for the guy. I really, truly, I am. Thanks to Toxic and his chat for going.
D-Max hit 11K subs. I mean, he was a creative dude, but holy shit. Yo, congrats to D-Max. D-Max was a little fucking retard in commentary. I think he was wasting his time. That's awesome. That's pretty nice. Wow. Yeah, tell D-Max I said congrats. It's not going to mean anything to him because I think he thinks I hate him or something. But you know what? It is what it is. Congrats. I mean, dude left and is on his own come up. I mean, he stuck to his guns. He really got burnt pretty bad by Peepaw and all that. But Peepaw's a fucking shitter.
On this
Just
adventure
like
with
me.
us today. I appreciate that. Thanks for all the support that you guys gave to the Mighty Miss Riv for driving me and putting up.
My favorite thing is when they went after D-Max. He's like, he gets shorts views and he gets short subscribers. Okay, then what's stopping you from doing the same thing? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, how dumb I hated that. I hated that comeback. He's got short subscribers. Okay, I'm pretty sure they all pay the same regardless. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
My
It's cheating the system. He's gaining the system.
It was very much appreciated from not just
I don't think any of them think that anymore, though. I don't.
me, but from her as well. I don't know if I'll do things like this in the future or not. It's kind of out of the normal for me. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed spending the day with my wife, and I enjoyed
That's good.
my time with her.
Yeah.
And kind of getting out and singing some of the beautiful mountains and just nature that is Arkansas. This is my home state, and I love this state. And I love the
Arkansas?
beauty and stuff that God has made around us.
Yes, sir.
For us to enjoy and to
Yes,
treasure.
sir.
And if you've never been to this part of the country and you want to take a trip or whatever, I couldn't recommend a better place. They have tons of trails for hiking and camping, be it RV or tent. They have Airbnbs, hotels, whatever accommodations you would like.
All right. What is this? Big crash out time? Let's do this. Is that Bunny? Shout out Bunny. I haven't seen her in a minute.
You guys actually serious?
We were just now talking about your wife's.
Are you serious? Because I think that's that's so out of control.
This guy.
Here's what you need to
This guy.
understand.
This guy says he has a clip, and
yeah,
so
he doesn't.
So let's say
God, you're dumb.
But that is the entertainment, Keemstar.
I'll tell you what the entertainment is.
Yeah.
You're fired. Madhouse is canceled.
Okay.
Suck a.
Hey guys, Lebrowski.
They canceled Madhouse? No, they didn't. No, they did not. That's the only good show.
Here, coming in again with another
Coming in
video.
again, I fucking
I
hate
know
this
that in
guy.
my last
Yeah.
video,
Just
that
give me the
name, I
clips.
would give
Give
you
me
a
the
million.
clips.
Talk about.
Hey, so what's your opinion about Savage getting booted? I have some grievancy with Billy and Xylee over
Well, again, I don't follow this all that closely. My understanding is it had been a recurring problem where
I don't like the double mirrors in this guy's background. That freaks me out. I don't know why that freaks me out, but it does.
Savage and her fans were suggesting, there was a bit of an IRL doxing kind of thing that she was associated with, and apparently it had reared its head one too many times for Keem to feel comfortable keeping her on the network, which I totally understand. So assuming I'm understanding the story correctly, I get it. I mean, unless I'm not understanding the story correctly.
Yeah, and have you heard about the whole thing about her showing her kitty at Fat Camp?
I don't think it was her titty; it was her vagina.
No, he said kitty.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, you said kitty. I thought you said titty.
Well, like I said, this is my first time watching this show, and I gotta say, that is some first impression, huh? I don't even want to know what the rest of the episodes were like.
Hey! You can't even speak English properly, all right? Calm down. Bunny's here, all right? Calm down.
First time I tuned in, they are talking about some old ladies, but that is crazy, dude. Anyway, after that, the anonymous caller would drop the bomb that would cause Madhouse to get in huge trouble.
Okay.
Well,
I did hear about that. I don't think that's a fireable offense.
Okay.
I mean, I'm all for it.
No.
Yeah. Did you know there were other women at Fat Camp that showed their titties as well?
Oh.
There's evidence.
Who else showed their vaginas?
Brent was Keemstar's girlfriend. 100%.
Let me tell you, those are some crazy allegations that guy was throwing there. And you would think that if you get some dude called to your show and say such crazy shit about your boss's wife, you would shut down that shit immediately. But this dude would do the complete opposite.
Who did she show them to?
You a nigga.
Guys. All right. My wife wants to get a cat right now.
Say yes.
For $50. That was AI. For $50.
Say yes.
I will get the cat right now.
It's free.
Why would you say that? I'm trying to sell out the idea. Another cat? Yes. Yes, it's a bad idea.
No, it's not.
I have 4 cats.
It's an orange kitty. No brain cells for Cairo.
Like, don't you have like 3? I have 4.
What does it matter about the number? Why are you judging?
We can't have another cat. That's insane. To have 5 cats? That's insane.
Okay, what's one more cat?
That's insane. I can't feed all of them.
I feed them. You don't.
I can't do it.
Okay, you're not doing it now. I am.
No, we can't get the cat.
It's an orange tabby. Come on. It's a really cute little baby.
No.
Everyone else is happy and healthy, and there is enough space. They have places to climb.
See, exactly. Orange cats need love.
This is going to alter the history of my life.
I won't ask for another dog as long as we live here. If you let me get this kitten.
No. We have 4 cats.
What's one more cat?
That's insane. That's more neurotic than the stream. Nah, get another dog. No, that dog poops everywhere.
Hey, if it's a kitten, you can have another friend.
No, I won't. That cat's gonna hate me.
No, they're not. I'll never ask for anything ever.
You did that with Darlene.
Well, look.
It's a boy?
Yeah.
He's gotta get fixed then.
We will fix him.
He's gonna piss on everything.
Wally, I work at a vet clinic.
Oh no. Alright. Don't you have like 1,000 pets? Yeah, I do.
Doesn't matter.
$25 and I'll show my dumbass lizard. Dumb ah. Yes, Bing. They're trying to get me to
Another family member.
another cat.
Family member.
He showed them to kid behind the camera, 100% proven. Tech for tech, if you go to Rewind, go to Glammy Lammy's after party on the wedding, you will absolutely 100% hear kid behind the camera. He's drunk.
I think I lost that fight. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
He leaves and comes back, and he says, "Have you guys
What's
seen
with the
Brentley's
beef?
cookie? I just saw
Oh, I get
It's
it.
so
They're
tight,
beefing.
I didn't put my finger in it. It's so tiny. It's just
I got
one
Arby's.
slit. 100% that happened on the Rewind. And
Well, honestly, if this did happen, I wouldn't be at all surprised that this came from creep behind the camera. I mean, after all, we already know when that degenerated.
You already know what it did, creep
Anyway,
behind the
for some
camera.
reason, while they were trying to figure out why they let that Granny Savage go, they just kept talking about vaginas.
Okay, but wait a minute. Hang on a minute now. So, Savage showing her vagina, though, is not why she was let go. My understanding is she was let go because there was a sense that she was continuing to push the possible danger of doxing and IRL swatting and things like that. Is that an incorrect reason she was let go?
Okay, no, what it is okay, so Billy and Xylee were talking about it,
Chickens,
and Xylee
bro?
says, when I was there, Savage said that my pirates couldn't find you. But that is hearsay. We don't know if that absolutely happened or not. And then they tried to pile on by saying that Savage showed her vagina, and she was lying about it because Savage made them say that it didn't happen. And then after they decided to fire her, they came out and said it did. But then they're not talking about all the other women who also showed their vaginas at Fat Camp.
Well, again, I don't think anybody was
just
I don't
stir their
think-
kitties around.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was fired because they showed.
Why are they showing Cooter
Dude,
at Fat
top
Camp?
100 things I never thought I would hear in 2025 while covering Lolcow Live. I don't think anybody was fired because they showed their vagina. Brother, was every episode of this show like this? Shit's absolutely crazy. Anyway, after that, the host would keep talking about vaginas and also about Keemstar's sausage.
I think they were fired because whether you agree or don't agree, and I'm in no position to have an opinion, Keemstar, and I don't know if he was the only one making the decision, but let's just say it was Keemstar. He took whatever evidence was presented to him and decided that for the safety of the brand and fellow humans, it was probably best to part ways. That I can't speak to, but assuming Keemstar had valid data, that makes sense to me. But I don't care if somebody is an adult and they choose to show their vagina. I don't judge that person negatively, and frankly, now
I do, 100%. Really depends. You gotta be real careful. One, right? If it's a group of adults, right? Let me lay it out this way: a woman flashes her pussy to a group of adults. How do people react? Oh, it's okay. Now make that a guy flashes his dick to a group of adults. I didn't consent to see that. You know what I'm saying? Double-edged sword. Can't have this for that. They gotta both be negatives, right? Same thing. Different crowds. This woman, there's children, indecent exposure. Get rid of them. We have indecent exposure laws for a reason. However, this is a private party. If everyone's okay with it, I guess you're okay with it. You're all just weird, right? If it's an EDM festival, it is what it is. Go fucking just pay. I don't know. It really depends on the circumstances. If I was at a private party, some bitch just showed her cootery, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But if we had like an EDM festival, there's bitches always showing their cooters. And it's kind of like expected at those events.
Now I'm fascinated why Keemstar's penis is so small. If you're telling me he's marrying Brantley and her vagina is so small that it's like, it's kind of like you need like...
What the fuck?
Like, like I have these glasses to see really small things and they have lights on them. Like if he has to wear these when he goes down on her, I assume he hasn't really opened her up at that point. So his penis must be either, it could be large, but maybe it's very
What is up,
flat,
Unstoppable
like Flat
Jojo?
Stanley.
Dude, what the fuck is this?
Oh my god. I just got a call out. Flash. Oh, what's up, brothers? Look at that ugly ass fucking mug. That is my mug with no beard, ladies and gentlemen. Fat neck flatly. Everybody say it with me. Fat neck flatly. That's right. He's fat. Keep donating those memberships so we can see Fat Neck Flatly, the most grotesque commentator this world has ever seen. Open her up is crazy, bro. It's not a fucking loot box, you insane monocle. Holy shit.
You a nigga.
Unbelievable. I can't believe he would say that.
Templeton.
This guy even talking about, man? Oh, and by the way, this guy's name is David Jaffe.
Thank you very much, Jojo. That'll help in the long run.
And believe it or not, before completely destroying any dignity,
we got a membership. Let's go.
Cheers to that one, niggers.
God bless.
he had left by working for Keemstar, he worked as a director of popular video game franchises like Twisted Metal and fucking God of War of all games. And now here he is talking about the Keem unreal.
Yeah, he's got a noodle or something.
Yeah, it could be really big though. It's just, but it's big and long and big and wide, but there's not a lot of girth to it. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I just thought it.
Girth? Does this guy not know how girth is?
It was fascinating.
But wait a minute, let's talk about the vagina. Are you telling me for sure that that was a discussion about that young woman's vagina, which is it was so small, according to Kid behind the camera?
Yeah, during the live stream, Kid behind the camera was drunk.
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about how do you have a vagina that small? Maybe are they really religious? Maybe they haven't had sex. I'm not. That's not.
What? Does this guy? This guy just. Does he not understand how vaginas work? What?
I'm not. None of these are insults.
Yeah.
None of these are insults. I'm saying, well, if you're really religious, your vagina, maybe she hasn't had sex yet. Why are you doing, Tech, why are you doing this?
Maybe.
I'm not insulting the woman. He's the one who called in and said this is on one of Keemstar's shows.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm asking, okay, let's get to what's interesting, which is
Brantley's vagina.
I don't care if it's Brantley's. I'm just saying, how do you get to a point of having a vagina that, like, wouldn't that insinuate that that particular human had not been sexually active yet? Like, in a
I would imagine
no.
Right, that's not an insult. I'm just wondering.
Dude,
no.
I tell you why that other guy was doing that with his hands. It's because probably he had
genetics, bro.
Oh,
let's
some
see what this
common sense left in him to know that this was an absolutely stupid thing to do, especially knowing how much of a fragile ego Keemstar has. There was just no way that this was going to go unnoticed.
Shut up, Trenches. I'm going too far. How am I going?
I mean,
we're talking about a universe where it was content that someone showed her vagina, and then it was called Cootergate, and then everybody was sending pictures of Arby's all over the place.
Arby's, baby.
And
I just had
someone's
Arby's.
calling in and saying there is evidence that another person in the universe,
she also, she's skinny and short.
What her relationship is or
the
isn't
fragile
with Keem.
ego.
I'm not
Not
insulting
the
her as a
fragile
person.
ego.
A lot of people would suggest that being a virgin until marriage is
LCU?
actually
Who's
a noble
LCU?
thing.
Is
I'm
this
just
guy?
saying that you're saying she
That
showed
guy's
the
LCU?
and what I took away is, holy cow, that sounds really small, like unusually small. And I want to know about that.
Holy shit. There's just no way that this dude was not aware that he was digging himself deeper and deeper into a big asshole. And look, I get it, I'm a dude, but come on, man. This doesn't come across just as bro talk. This just comes across.
Nah, you wanted to see that shit, brother. You wanted to see that shit. I'm not even gonna get, bro. You was interested in seeing that bullshit, brother.
Across as fucking creepy, dude. Especially when one of your co-hosts is
a woman.
That guy was being unhinged. Anyway, so the guy calling in would then come up.
I'm being so real. Bunny probably does not give a fuck. She probably do not give a fuck.
With another allegation, claiming that apparently Brantley wanted to be a corn star.
All right, on that video, Brantley got really drunk, and she said that she wants to make an adult film, but that Keemstar won't let her. And so I say, Keemstar, let her make the film. Obviously, she wants people to see her vagina. She did it at Fat Camp. I mean,
gives a shit? I don't see shame. I don't see anything.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I don't think anything.
What's this guy want?
Honestly, the guys in the chat who are acting like this is a big deal, you guys have sex issues. But wait a minute, let's talk about the vagina. Who else showed their vaginas? There's no shame in a woman being proud of her vagina. There's no shame in a woman saying, I.
But there is shame in a guy being proud of his dick and flaunting it. I'm just saying. This guy's got it all mixed up, bro. Come on.
I don't want to have sex until I'm married. There's no shame of a grown man going, I've never heard of a vagina that small.
I'm sorry, I'm caught up now. Thank you, Advent.
Fascinated by that. Let's talk about it.
I normally say that this is not a topic you would usually have a conversation about, especially when you're live streaming for thousands of people. But okay, dude, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Well, but as it was to be expected, Keemstar was taking none of that bullshit because we all know that he can joke about everyone else in the Lolcow universe. But when someone makes a joke about him or talks about something that hurts his ego, he will not let that shit slide. And so he had an absolute meltdown on this Chaffee guy.
Particular penises are staggeringly small, and I really didn't know just came that small. And that's not an insult to the guy. I'm just like, wow, that's a small fucking penis. No worries. There we go. We were
Dude, are you guys actually like fucking serious?
We were just now talking about your wife's vagina, sir.
Are you serious? Because I think that's like that's so out of control.
Dude, again, top 100 things I didn't think I was going to hear in 2025 while covering Lolcow Live. We were just talking about your wife's, but sir, holy shit. And you could absolutely hear that Keemstar was fuming the second he came into that call. And well, after that, he really went off on the guys from Madhouse.
Well, wait a minute. That's not.
Do you think I'm just going to be okay with like?
Do you have the context?
Of my shows over here.
Of course.
What is the context? What the fuck?
All this shit.
Well, here's the context.
Of course, I'm going to be okay with it.
Listen,
no, I'm not okay with it.
Well, you don't know what you're not okay with because you clearly don't have the context. Somebody called in.
All I know is you let some caller call into the show.
Are you saying what he called and said is not accurate? He called and said that kid behind the camera at Groundhog Day at Fat Camp because he was upset that Savage got fired for showing her vagina, and I said she did not get fired for that. She got fired because Keem had seen a bunch of evidence to suggest people weren't safe, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then he said, yes, but what about kid behind the camera on camera saying that Brantley, he had come back and seen her vagina? And I said, well, I don't really care.
That's literally not true. That's literally not true.
And that's what we said.
Like, we would have to see it.
And that's what we...
Is the guy? Who's the guy?
I don't know, but he said he's going to give us a clip.
You don't know the guy that called into your show, Chaffee?
I have his number.
Do
I
you
can call
really
him
not
back.
know?
I have
Do
his
you
phone
really
number.
not know the guy that called into your show?
No, it's a phone. I don't know. I have his number. I can find it.
It's a phone. Okay, so you mean to tell me that you're letting random fucking retards call into this show and spew shit about
content.
My future wife?
Keen, that's literally what Lolcow Live. What? Every single person on there's like some random person. What do you mean? This is so dude, Keen, come on. Come on. You do this all the time. That's fucking wild.
Well, as much as I do not...
As much as Chaffee's kind of a loser, come on, bro.
Like Keemstar, I would also be angry as hell if they would be talking about my wife to be and her, but then again, like I said before, I do feel that Keemstar is a big hypocrite because he was literally doing the same to other people. Like that one time, he was sending pictures of that woman, Foodie Beauty or whatever the her name was, so I don't really know. Double standards from Keemstar as usual, but anyway, the gnome would keep yelling at Chaffee after that, getting really mad at him because he decided to go out of the echo chamber that Keemstar has built for his cult, disguised as a paid Discord server, and then he would end up firing him, canceling his show, and letting him alone while the stream was still running.
So you mean to tell me when we set up a safe fucking whole Discord so you don't have random retards calling into the show?
Madhouse actually got canceled? That's insane.
Saying dumb shit.
But that
is that a
the
deer?
Entertainment, Keemstar.
I'll tell you
right?
what the fucking entertainment is.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Does
Madhouse
Bunny have a deer or is that a dog?
is canceled.
Okay.
Suck a dick.
Okay, no worries. But here's what you do
Oh,
need to
that's a dog.
understand, though.
That's a
This
dog.
guy,
Here's what you need to
this guy,
understand.
I don't know why I thought that was a
this guy
deer.
says he has a clip.
Yeah, he doesn't, retard.
So let's say
God, you're dumb.
But let's
dumb,
let's
Joffy.
say he does, though. Let's say he does.
No way he actually got kicked.
And being able to hear Jaffa still live after he got kicked out of the server was kind of funny. Anyway, after that, Keemstar would go on Lolcow live to talk about what happened.
How am I in trouble? What am I doing wrong?
Well, you're misrepresenting everything. I put out multiple different posts and statements on our announcements, which you could refer to, but
Okay, I'll refer to those then.
I guess you're just deciding to make up whatever happened here. There's a person in chat, his name is Cap D Mac, who keeps saying that Keemstar made a crazy overreaction. Feel free to call in, bud. I don't think you will call into the show, but you are in fact a member, so you should have access to the Discord, because I'd love to have a conversation with you face to face. I've been hearing that I can't deal with Joffy because he's not a yes man, and that's the conflict.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I think there is some truth to
What?
that. It does seem like a big overreaction from Keemstar canceling
What am
a
I
whole
getting
show
from this?
over one incident, especially after he wanted to bring back Wings of Redemption, who literally assaulted Keemstar on camera, and not to mention that he still partners with a guy that allegedly f***ed a 5-year-old.
It's true. This is true.
No, that's stupid.
And, no one seems to mentioning the whole like complete destruction of character that was done on his show around Brantley with multiple slanderous things. The guy said that all these clips to back up his wildest slanderous claims were on rewind, which would mean if they were true and they were on rewind.
How did the Shure SM7B microphone become the YouTube microphone? That boggles my mind. These are music microphones.
Rewind, David Jaffe, Bunny, and Tech would already know about him. Everyone here would know about him. But they played stupid like they might still be true.
Yep.
Just so like Brantley, would be embarrassed more, would be attacked more. There was no pushback from the host when you watch it. I just call in, bud. Just call in. If you really think it's like an overreaction, call in. Let's have a conversation about it.
Yep. That's what I'm trying to say.
He doesn't think it. The guy was literally doing character assassination, lying on purpose, and Madhouse was facilitating the fucking character assassination.
True.
Even though they knew the shit wasn't true.
True.
That's the issue. No one's thinking this.
Okay, dude, now it just seems that he's straight up coping. How exactly saying that Brantley has a small but nice character assassination? That makes absolutely no sense. If anything, the fact that she still decides to be Keemstar's girlfriend after he got exposed for being a huge coomer when he's engaged to someone else, that's more of a character assassination in my humble opinion.
I was
I
absolutely
agree.
furious about what took place on Madhouse. I wanted to calm down, get to today, where I'm not as mad and I can think clearly.
$99. It's one thing to be bullied. It's
So
another
what
to be
did
constantly
Rush talk to
sexually
these people and
harassed.
told them to stop
Ew.
or ban them or kick them or anything?
Crazy. Anyway, after that, Keemstar would keep crashing out and claiming that their Discord is the safest out there and that Jaffe was an idiot for taking random calls at Madhouse.
But also, so when people call into these shows, we know that those people are not going to, do something evil.
Dude, Keemstar's gonna have one of those documentaries that Vince McMahon had, bro. That's what's gonna happen to him.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody does know that.
The idea that this Discord and the call-in system that we've created to be safe was rerouted, ignored, and an anonymous 1-800 number.
By facing the music, getting banned from their.
All right. I do not give a fuck. All right, so I guess I was deleted. All right, isn't Anisa pregnant or whatever? That's cool. iDubbbz was up late memeing on Anisa. All right. Cool beans.
Yeah, I know it's confusing, and then we just got
whoa, Mike Wazowski.
Picture of Ethan. It's slowly becoming a copy pasta. Somebody replied with this, and it's just her sort of crying on her podcast. I don't know, like, what would make you make this face, honestly. Anyway, she responded again saying, Ethan's actually starting to really creep me out at this point. Yeah,
You post your butthole online for millions of people to view, and Ethan's the one you have a problem with? Okay, bro, come on.
Making a meme about you is somehow creepy. That's very interesting, but obviously she's gonna play victim. Yes, I'm also very creeped out by my paralysis demon. Ethan called out Anisa on Instagram earlier today, probably what prompted her response on Twitter, and then he's posted a picture of the swastika sword that iDubbbz was holding, owned by Hassan, of course. It's so important that we stay educated and aware. It's so easy to fall down anti-Semitic pitfalls during such a scary and violent time. Don't leave your Jewish friends behind. We suffer together. Ethan responds, is this before or after you accuse your Jewish friend of hallucinating anti-Semitism? It's very ironic to post this coming from Anisa. I actually thought Ace3 posted that when I first read it, but oh my god. Insane coming from Anisa and iDubbbz, who started this whole thing. Is this before or after you lecture your Jewish friend on what isn't anti-Semitism? And then he just posted the group photo of them flipping her off. Anyways, after this, Anisa starts melting down. She says that Ethan is on the full alt-right incel pipeline after he accused her of collaborating with Ian on the Content Cop. So Ethan says, oh yeah, I forgot my favorite drugs. Literally F you, and you know me in real life, and that I have Tourette's, and you're still willing to take such a low blow. You're a terrible person. Talentless perpetual failure.
True.
Be honest, the Content Cop was your idea. Ian didn't even know what Zionism was 3 days before posting the video. I'm not joking, I've seen the convo. So count the new Content Cop as another feather in your dunce cap. Wow, Ethan is going brutal here. Anisa responds, no way he's on the full alt-right incel pipeline. Bahaha. He thinks I'm the evil witch. It's your manic, desperate behavior that makes me—
Well, where's the lie? You never once... This entire fucking thing, you never once... The drugs. Everything else?
You think you're on
nothing.
Drugs. You can't even finish a sentence half the time.
You refuse to comment on anything else.
Have nothing to do with it. Post this on Twitter, pussy. Okay, so that's obviously bullshit. She was clearly making fun of Ethan's condition when she tweeted out drugs ? And that's very rich coming from someone who's supposed to be the wife of Mr. Empathy, right? Somebody who should not be shaming people for something they can't control, like a condition like that, which would, in their opinion, come off as very ableist. Also, these insults are so bad. It's like the default insult from these kind of people, alt-right incel. Like, why are you calling Ethan an alt-right? He's neither on the right. He's clearly on a lefty, and he's neither an incel. He has a wife and 3 kids. Like, these are just not even good insults. Maybe actually use something pertinent to Ethan at least. Then she responds again saying, Ian was too nice in his Content Cop. Trust me, if I was pulling the strings, it would have looked a lot different. No mercy for creepy, misogynistic losers who can't handle criticism. Whoa, watch out, guys. We're getting all the buzzwords here. We got creepy and misogynistic as well. Wow. Also, I love how Anisa always flip-flops on this, right? Basically, she says that she's the one who is more extreme than iDubbbz and sort of pushes him to do everything. Even back when iDubbbz was making the Content Cops on Tana and stuff like that, she said that
the good Content Cops, those were so good.
She was the one who made him do all that stuff. She was the overly edgy one. She made him go visit Tana and say the N-word and all of that. I imagine she's pulling the strings right now as well. That's what everybody's been theorizing, that Ian...
Dude, what is with her face? How is her skull built like that? It's insane to me.
It's just been hijacked by this soul-sucking OF girl here. Then she continues, I just realized her name is Anisa the Gracie. Okay.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Oh, I didn't even realize that either. I just now peeped that shit. I peeped that shit just now, dog.
I love my husband. Oh, yes. I also love my husband so much that I have to tweet it out on Twitter. The best thing about...
What's wrong about that?
him is his constant want to create a fair and balanced world.
I doubt that. I doubt that so much. I don't even think he knew the word of fair and balanced before you came into his life, the way things have been going down lately.
So I appreciate fair and balanced. You can't make this shit up. Oh my god, that content comp was the
Greasy? Clover, you are very much greasy. Come on. Come on.
the thing like
Just playing. I don't know what you really look like. Actually, no, never mind. I do. Never mind. I do. I lied.
So I appreciate why he did what he did. It's just a lot less that way, and I don't have that much room for understanding when someone's clearly doing so much
Clover cutie boy like Clover greasy. Am I right, fellas? AO. Let me get an AO in chat.
damage. All tried pipeline Lamau.
I need to stream more, dude. This is brutal, bro. I'm like, did I lose my touch? Dude, how did Himpleton go live for like 900 hours? Never mind, you do, and I'm not greasy.
Oh, they're stuck in 2016. A fair and balanced world is one where you crash and burn your own charity event.
True.
I think more incels watch Anisa's OnlyFans than there is watching the H3 podcast. Actually true. Obviously, OnlyFans would attract that market. I love my husband so much that I still do OnlyFans, which is the main reason he gets called a buck. True. Nothing says incel like having a wife and kids. Anisa may soon compete on Boogie's level for greatest internet idiot.
Oh, I agree.
Let's not forget about Hassan.
Oh, yeah, there's this guy, Hassan Piker. Right.
Guys, come on. This is crazy. Now, somebody said Noah Samson looks like Anisa with a mustache disguise. Change my mind. And there is a bit of a striking resemblance. She responds, is this why bi women are in my DMs?
Cope.
Found another guy to lust after instead of your husband so soon? I don't see any problem with that considering iDubbbz loves watching. You call me an incel
That's
red
weird.
pill loser and say post
Is that real? Is that a real thing? Like, he actually does that? That's mad weird, bro. I'm not gonna care with you. That's like when what's his name? Had that one dude fuck his wife for that's mad weird, bro.
just a Twitter pussy. Isn't your
No
account
jumper, no jumper.
private? I don't think it is. It's public now. I think she privated it at one point, though. You understand that posting on Twitter supports the ultimate red pill incel loser Elon Musk. That's why I'm not on it. I don't really think that's how it works. If you use a platform,
Adam 22,
I don't
yeah,
think
no
it's
jumper.
supporting the like for.
I don't care
and then
about
he
that.
posts a picture of Elon with the whole salute controversy. Then she responds, "My account's public, and you left Twitter because you got outed as an Islamophobic freak, and everyone made fun of you." And then she's attached this tweet again, which we debunked last time. Ethan says, "Enjoy your drugs and being a freak worker. Hamas would kill you on the spot."
That's not being. They would
Which
literally
is
do that.
factually true. Like if
They
you
would actually fucking kill Hamas. Half the people, I'm being so real right now in America, it boggles my mind. Like people like Anisa, more than half of you motherfuckers. If Hamas were to look at you right away, they'd be like, this person does not follow our God. This person is a threat to our religion. This person does not follow our rules of Islam. This person is an offense to our religion. This person should be hid away from the sight of God. Muhammad should not know of their existence, right? They would literally kill you. If you're gay, if you have tattoos, if you're a liberal woman who's speaking, talking, walking, and whatever they want to wear that isn't a full covered hijab, you would pretty much be dead. That's the state of the world that they live in. Like, women just got the right to drive in the Middle East not too long ago, and they still can't even do it. It's insane. Anisa is literally insane for not. How do you not know this? Do people just, like, turn their mind off to the other side of the world? It's insane to me. They hate you. They hate you for your skin color. They hate you for your culture. They hate you if you're American. They hate you because your religion is different. They will literally hate you. It's not that we are intolerant of them. They are very much intolerant and want to be left alone. They are tired of the Western world telling them what to do. Now, is their life and all this other kind of stuff, the quality of life, are we able to judge that? I mean, we could compare it to ours, right? But is it any of our business to go over there to free those people? No. Because they still hate you. They were raised to hate you. That's the fact of the matter. Some of them want to be refugees. That's great. That's cool. But a lot of them want to leave and still kill you. They still want you dead. That is very factual. They would do anything and everything to be in the good eyes, or as the Christians would say, to be at the right hand of the Father. They want you dead. I don't know how we missed this message. Starting with Desert Storm, the Gulf War in the 90s. I don't know how we missed that message with 2001. I don't know how we missed that message with Afghanistan, with Iraq, with all these other fucking places, right? It was Kazakhstan. I don't know how you missed it. Somehow she missed it.
If you have like a gay sort of OnlyFans, yeah.
Even the people of Jerusalem really don't like us. That's saying something.
I don't think Hamas likes you, man. Like, you ain't on the same team, I feel like. This is the guy you're defending, by the way. Every day should be October 7. Interesting. What a nice and kind individual.
What happened October? What happened October? Get ready for this one.
Exactly happened.
Here it comes.
October 7.
The terrorist
Definitely
attack.
Not a horrific terrorist attack.
Oh, here it comes.
As always, aligning with the nicest people in the universe. But am I really surprised these people are friends with Hassan? It's obvious they support terrorists. Also, why do they insist on defending Hamas and not Palestine? It's like, it's the most insane thing I've seen in a while. Like, why can't you just admit, like, hey, I support the people, you know, the regular civilians, but not the terrorists? Is that really...
Just condemn the terrorists. It's so easy to do. Like, it's the same thing with the French. I have no problem with the French people, but what the French did to Syria when they bombed it, absolutely insane. You could do it's easy. It's so easy. Have a fucking brain.
So hard, like, holy shit.
Anisa, the one who
Then
calls
she
herself
replies
greasy.
saying, I always had a feeling you hated Arabs after I heard you joke that AB was one of the good ones on your podcast years ago. Over time, it's just become more and more obvious what you are, and it's repulsive. Everyone knows what you are. Crying on your stories won't save you. This is very ironic, and you can just replace Arabs with Jews, and it would apply to Anisa and iDubbbz. Replies are pretty split here. Ethan doesn't catch enough flack for being a singularly fragile narcissist who has to hide behind Insta stories. Just say you hate Jewish people and move on. Okay. He says posting on Twitter is bad, like Meta isn't also pro-Israel and a deeply evil conglomerate. Oh, that's why they hate it. Okay. I feel like that logic is really stupid. It's kind of like that one Hassan fan that came up to him and said, don't drink Coca-Cola on stream. Oh my God. Like, bro, you guys aren't making an impact. Jesus Christ. Like, one person using or not using Twitter is not going to affect Elon's bottom line. Jesus Christ. Get over yourself. Anisa might be one of the most pathetic people I've seen in my life. I can't imagine having everything given to you and still being such a loser. Got a multi-millionaire YouTube famous boyfriend, still not satisfied. Starts an OnlyFans for easy money, still not satisfied. Starts this event to get extra attention and shit like that, but completely fails it, does not raise money for charity, complains about not raising enough money even when you could probably donate, but of course you're not going to use your own money. Starts this pathetic beef on Twitter, joins terrorist supporters in an attempt to get even with Ethan on some weird beef. It's just all so desperate, honestly. Ethan continues responding, lol STFU, who was subtweeting.
I can't wait when Anisa and iDubbbz break up and iDubbbz comes out with his story about the emotional manipulation. It's going to be an insane documentary.
During the Hassan debate, making light of anti-Semitic tropes like inbred. No, girl, you are the only creep here. Typical cry bully tactics employed by all your friends. Also, your "you hate me because I'm hot" post is cringe, creepy, and just plain bizarre. So let's be real, it's a great copy pasta. You always knew I hated Arabs, the flip, and you kept pretending to be my friend and using my show to promote your defunct boxing event. Super genuine person you are. My wife is more Arab than you are, by the way, and my entire extended family too. You absolute fool. Okay, not gonna lie, Ethan kind of bodying her here.
Yeah.
I think it came out that she was
I totally forgot Ethan was like, his entire family's Arabic and his wife literally came from Jerusalem, bro.
% Arab or something like that, which I don't think allows you to claim the title personally. Then Ethan brings up this post. If you think that's bad, just wait until you see what your husband said. And I'm not gonna show it because you can definitely get flagged for this, but iDubbbz is tearing up a holy book. Now, somebody posted this in Ethan's subreddit. Anisa is having a Barbara Streisand effect moment and signal boosting unconfirmed rumors of her cheating on Ian with denims of all people. In her recent story saying people are making dangerous assumptions about a situation that should have been private, she's talking about a blind item on CDAN about the exact story mentioned in the title here. Let's freaking go. I literally never heard of it until she said that. I thought she was talking about the convoy mentioned of Ian admitting to not knowing what Zionism was 3 days before his video. No shot Anisa is having an affair with denims. I absolutely don't believe this. Okay, so there's no proof of this so far, so I'm not going to believe it. But
Right,
would
right,
I
right,
be
right, right.
surprised, you know, in
No,
a hypothetical
Guys, will we be surprised? Absolutely not. This guy makes great fucking
situation
videos.
that iDubbbz is being pucked again? I mean, come on. I mean, this guy, he loves the puck chair, bro. Okay, can I give a quick PSA to my audience here? If you grow up, please become anything but an iDubbbz. All right, you do not want to become.
I agree.
This hollow,
I agree.
hollow shell
You
of a
a
man.
nigga.
Bro's like Mr. Krabs when he lost his shell. Anyways, let's move on to some updates on Hassan versus Asmongold.
Oh.
Hassan predicts Asmongold will 100% come back and try to have a talk to him if the political environment has shifted.
100%. The moment that the role reversal takes place, Asmongold will gladly come in here, okay, and will try to have a conversation with me. The moment that the environment and the political environment and the attitude shifts in a way where a lot of these fucking dumbasses that are currently hopped up on the pro-Trump shit turn around and go, maybe this was stupid. Maybe I should entertain some alternative perspectives here. Oh, Hassan is right there. And then that fucking 30K to 40K dynamic shifts in the other direction, and I have more viewers than him. He will come back gladly here to try and have a conversation and will expect me to be charitable.
Classic Hassan projecting again. I don't think people are on Asmongold's side because he's the popular person here. It's more like you're just kind of insane. When the average non-political person stumbles across a Hassan stream and hears some of the vile shit you say,
Insane.
it's just kind of off-putting. It makes you think this person is crazy, and I don't really want to support that. And calling everybody who disagrees with you a Trump supporter is such a pathetic strategy. There's plenty of people who don't like Trump and also don't like you.
One of the things I always say is one of the things that got me to vote for Donald Trump is because now I am a left-leaning guy. I will say this, but one of the things that got me to vote for Donald Trump, not only was it the trans sports stuff and people championing on Twitter, and when I had an issue against it, I got called a Trumpy. There was the gun debate, there was the immigration debates, there was the Black Lives Matter and the rioting debates. Now keep in mind, I do not condone the violence and stuff that was happening at the protest. I do think people have the right to protest. I do think people have the right to wave a flag. I do think people have the right to march. However, what I do not agree with is clogging up highways. Not only making it hard for people to get to work, but for emergency services to get through, right? I do not agree with people blowing up stores or rummaging through stores and just destroying, the city, burning it down. I don't agree with that. But me not agreeing with that innately made me anti-black, and I was for Trump. And that pissed me the fuck off more than anything because I wasn't even for Donald Trump until I was pushed that far, right? The gun thing, right? Every single time there was a mass shooting, they always had a problem with the guns. The guns this, the guns that, the guns that, but are very quiet when gang-related activities. I mean, just last week we just had that high school shot up where 5 black kids, or what were they? It was gang-related, but 5 black teens that ended up getting shot outside of school. I have to go pull it up on Twitter. I ended up bookmarking it just for a scenario like this because I got into an argument with somebody in real life and I needed to use it. But wait, you were called a Trumpy? Yeah, I was called a Trumpy, right? God forbid. That's one of the things that I literally voted for Donald Trump because I was like, you know what? If I'm going to be committed to this far-right elitist mindset, I might as well commit to the bit. I'm so tired of hearing, it's not even leftist people. I am a leftist person, more centrist, if you will. But the far left being so extreme, it just pisses the majority of people off like me to go vote for the other guy, right? You cannot tell me. There's so many excuses with the inflation and everything. I got into an argument with I forgot what his simp man from Now Recording. I was telling him like, listen, we're doing this, that, and the other thing. We're printing money and sending it to Ukraine. And he's like, what do you mean money? I haven't seen any of this money. I'm like, yeah, nobody has because they printed it and sent it to Ukraine. He's like, well, can you show me? And I showed him there's a website that breaks down everything they sent to Ukraine. I sent it to him, and he has yet to respond to that or bring it back up. I've been in a VC with him twice since then, but he has not brought it back up since. So it is, but maybe he changed his mind. But Sitman just being an example of that. But imagine that real life 4 times over. It was one of them. I'm like, okay, do you understand us printing 80% of our GDP just to send to Ukraine is not going to have an effect on inflation? Our money value, because it's supposed to be a finite currency, right? There's only so much of it. That's what holds its value, it being finite. The more you print, the more it doesn't become finite anymore. It's the same reason why Bitcoin is so expensive. It's a finite resource, a numerical code, right? We put value into it. It's a finite code, can't be replicated. The minute you can replicate it, the minute it's not finite, the minute it loses its value completely. That's why they don't like you knowing about lab diamonds. It's so easy to create lab diamonds. You can make millions and millions of diamonds a day, but they won't do it. Why? Because it'll make the diamond worth nothing. They have to keep it finite. That was one of the things that really just threw me to the other side. The other thing, the abortion stuff. Yeah, I'm for abortion, but not for it as like a next day kind of situation. Like that is a serious thing to do. Like, what is the definition of life? What is this, that, and the other things? Like there are two forms of life. There's complex and there's micro, right? Macro and micro levels of evolution, macro and micro levels of organisms. Micro, cellular, we consider that life. What is the I almost said zygote. Oh, what the hell's the name of it? I just had this argument too. The human life is a complex organism. Now what is it called when it just gets fertilized? That is a microorganism. Technically, scientifically, that is also a form of life. And I get into this argument all the time. Well, it's not a human life. Okay, that's fine. But where is your definition of life versus morality? I think past the nervous system being made, when the baby or the fetus can feel things, it feels when it's hungry. It feels when it's thirsty. It can feel pain and stuff like that. That's at the three month thing, the second trimester or whatever it is. I think an abortion after that, too late. Way too late. Conception, yeah. I think it's channel change. What? But I think it's way too late. And I got called a Trumpy for that. I 100% agree with abortion for rape. 100% agree with abortion for incest. And even the 16 and 17-year-old, I 100% agree with. A 16 and 17-year-old is not even responsible. What's up, Sliggins? Thank you so much for the members. Oh my motherfucker. Here it comes. Here comes Fat Flatley. Here he comes. Get ready, guys. He's gonna. There he is. Look at fat fucker. Look at that disgusting creature. Ew. Everybody say ew, Fat Flatley. Gross, Fat Flatley. Ew. Beardless. But yeah, I got called a Trumpy. Even though I was for abortion, I was called a Trumpy for that opinion. That pissed me off more than anything. And I was like the majority of America at the time. I just don't understand. Like people like Hassan do this to the majority of people. They'll see this clip on, like, they won't even see the full stream. They'll see a clip of this guy saying, "Oh, this is what the left represents. I don't want to be associated with this," and they fucking move to the other side. It's normal. Like this guy's appalling. I don't want anything to do with this guy. Fuck that. Simple. Same thing with the guns and everything else. It's simple.
He obviously
Hassan's
just says
so
this
fucking
because
dumb.
he wants to discredit
He does
what
more
people are
damage than
saying
he does
about
good.
him, and he wants to give them a label that will discount what they're saying, right? So if you disagree with Hassan, you're a PDF file, grapist, racist,
Yep,
Trump-supporting
there's that
grifter.
one too.
It's not that you're just agreeing with the common sense take, of course.
So yes, it is a day that ends in Y, which means that Hassan was talking about me on his stream.
The moment that the environment and the political environment and
Yes.
the attitude shifts in a way where a lot of these fucking dumbasses that are currently hopped up on the...
I'll even go farther than that, Hassan. The moment that you support a cause that I agree with, I will work with you on that cause. Because I don't care about...
That is true. That is true.
Like this personal beef and personal vendetta. I care about achieving my goals. That's it. So the moment that Hassan wants to advocate for something that I also agree with, I will be on his side.
I mean, if Hassan came out and said terrorists are bad or something really
I'd agree.
simple like that,
Everybody
nobody-
would agree, but then they're shifting. Once their political compass is no longer theirs to be used, they're shifting.
he would be disagreeing with him. Believe it or not, I actually agree with Hassan on some things. For example, he seems to like One Piece, right? I do love One Piece, and
One Piece is
you know,
good.
I don't think Luffy is comparable to Houthi terrorists, but I do think it is a good anime. He also loves Vinland Saga. I think Vinland Saga is an absolute banger. Highly recommend.
What is that? Is that the fucking pirate thing?
Although he does
Or
seem to think
Vikings?
that all anime is political and relates to real life somehow. Meanwhile, I just kind of enjoy it for the fiction and entertainment it actually is. But, you know, on some level, we could probably get along on some things. But, you know, I'm not going to disagree just for the sake of disagreement. It's just most of the things he says is very hard to agree with. Like, if you're out there laughing at dead babies and coffins, it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, Hassan, that's kind of based. Like, you just can't do that. Now, Asmund points out that he has a lot of progressive takes, and he's not like this alt-right Nazi, right?
If there was an overwhelming sea of support for progressive values, Asmongold will slowly but shiftly change.
An overwhelming support for progressive values, like being able to have abortions whenever you want, you know, basically free childcare, higher taxes for the wealthy.
I agree. Tax the fucking rich.
Universal basic income. Let's see, affirmative action for low-income housing, an expansion of entitlement programs like food stamps, a further introduction of better policing and better policing standards to make sure that underprivileged communities can grow and maintain economic, you know, stability. Yeah, geez, man, it would be crazy if I thought that, right? Wow, uh-oh.
Nope, sounds like a Hassan hater to me. It's always black and white. You can't have no...
Those, a majority that I agreed with, and I was still called a Trumper, so.
If you hate Hassan,
is.
you must disagree with everything he ever says, and vice versa. There's only one reason Hassan hates Asmongold. The sole reason is that Asmund gets more views than him. That's all that it is. And when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, Hassan...
It's okay, Asmund. Everyone gets more views than me.
Is a degenerate streamer whose entire life revolves around views. The thing is, if my views ever go down, sure, it sucks, and it's happened like a million times, but I'm used to the ups and downs. I'll be fine. I'm not really too bothered by it. Of course, you're gonna be affected a little bit, like, okay, it is your career and stuff, but Hassan, it's like his world is ending, right? It's like there's fire ants up his butthole, right? His entire self-worth is tied to it, and it just results in these unhinged crash outs. And the fact that Asmongold is also covering political content, that just makes Hassan go crazy. He's like, how is this guy who has cockroaches crawling on him literally beating me, you know? Then Hassan calls Asmund a Nazi.
The video that Hassan is mauling out about,
no way you got called a Nazi,
about, is a video that its name was changed in order to make fun of the people that were mad that we categorized Nick Fuentes as that thing. By the way, this is the individual who said that I have never defamed or said anything like this about Asmund. Now I'm being referred to as Nazi Gold, okay? That's right.
Remember, Nazi Gold is not a Nazi. Elon unbanned a white supremacist, in air quotes, mildly right-leaning political commentator Nick Fuentes gets unbanned on Twitter.
Is it storming outside? What the fuck? My lights just... Am I still live? Hello?
This is the guy...
I think I'm still live. Am I still live? Okay, I am.
Guy that fucking Ethan says is Trump-coded, but not fully on Trump's side, by the way. Yeah. You call everyone a Nazi.
The entire thing was a joke on his
okay. Thank you, Clover.
Thank
you.
over at the fact that we
My
said that
he
was a right-wing, white...
Like, not like a
I don't
flicker,
know
like
if
they
we
just went
used
completely
Nazi or
out.
white supremacist. I don't remember which one. And that's why, by the way, we changed the title again. We just changed it again to just the most controversial unban because all of the comments were people getting mad about that.
I'm curious. What is Simpleton up to? Let's stream snipe Himpleton. Okay, Himpleton doesn't even pop up when I look him up. All right, what's he doing? Cameron Gerard Davis. Let's see what he's got.
Eagle. Because I broke a boundary that...
I want to be 100% clear. I stole this. Oh, I have to edit mine. That's right. Let's just steal more stuff. Let's go. $5. What should we do for $5? Any song. Perfect. And then for $1. Screech. Easy. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Hibbleton has this in the bottom right. Maybe I should. No, that'd be too crazy. That would be wild.
I was breaking and I feel awful.
You didn't realize you were breaking it. Me telling you that I didn't want to and that I was scared and not to grab me. That.
What the fuck?
If you were like, hold on, wait.
Hold on.
Like, obviously,
What the fuck are we watching?
after the fact, when
What is
when
happening?
I put you down, like I realized what
What are we
was
listening
happening.
to?
Like there's a reason I put you down.
Because I was
Cameron
getting
had
it.
to do what he had to do for the grind. Give it an.
You might have been. I
Sees this.
Okay. Lolcow live is live. Pray for Becky. Rastov picks his tattoos. Doubt it. What should we? Oh my God. You know what? Let's end the stream. I saw he was gonna make his last video. Where's his last video? It got worse. Miserable Twitch streamer can't stop lying. No way, it got worse. How the mystery box started a gambling addiction. Here we go.
I don't remember how I got to Las Vegas. That's not me being
I need to get their eyes in Dracha.
dramatic or poetic.
Do I get correct, Krovier, their eyes in Drak?
I checked my camera roll, and the last photo before Vegas is just a blurry screenshot of the mystery box with the caption, soon. I just remember one moment I was playing Keno with a bowl of cereal the size of my skull, and the next I was standing on the Vegas Strip, holding a commemorative drink in a guitar-shaped cup, listening to a man in a SpongeBob costume whisper to me the words, "You're chosen." But I definitely made it, because I eventually found myself standing in front of what I can only describe as a non-Euclidean slot machine. There were no buttons, just two glowing question marks, floating slightly above the surface like it was rendered by an engine that did not care about gravity. It made a soft humming sound, not electrical, but emotional, like the kind of hum you think is spiritual, but later just turns out to be caffeine-induced arrhythmia. I approached the machine. I placed my hands on the glass. It felt warm, comforting, like a long-lost friend or a...
Alright, this is fucking schizo as shit. I'm going to sleep. And by go to sleep, I mean I'm going to go record a video. Guys, thank you so much for listening, watching, and subscribing. You'll see you all the next one. I'm going to be live tomorrow, too. Tomorrow night, late at night. Just know that tomorrow night's going to be super unhinged. I'm going to be drunk, I'm going to be high, and I'm just going to call a bunch of people out and hopefully get into some drama. Is there an end screen? I still didn't put an end screen in.
Cheers to that one, niggers. You a nigga.
The fuck, man?
Hibbleton. God bless. You guys have a good night.